You need to stop thinking that because you don't have a flat tummy, because you don't have big glutes or big bum, that you're not fit and healthy, or because you're not looking a certain way, or because you're not skinny, doesn't mean that you're not fit and healthy. Sis, let me tell you, just the way you look might be the healthiest version for you. Let me help you realize what the healthiest version might be for you, so that you quit working with another person's standards or the society's standards, and you forget yourself or lose yourself or give up because it's just too difficult. And the reason why a lot of people give up because they feel it's just too difficult is because you work on another person's timeline. So let's get right into the video. Hello Queens, my name is Titilayo, and in today's video I want to help you redefine what fitness and being healthy actually means for an African woman or a cultured woman just like you. Queens, fitness is not just about appearance, it's about performance and your well-being. So you think that not having the flat tummy, not being muscular, not being toned, not being skinny means that you are not fit or means that you are unhealthy? Queens, that is not fitness. That is just appearance. That is the appearance of someone, and that is the standard of someone's fitness. Queens, you cannot keep working with that. You need to work with your performance and your well-being. So the first thing is that fitness is about your performance and your well-being. What you need to be thinking about is that can you run? Can you walk? Can you squat? Can you bend down to pick up an item? Can you do some manual labors that requires you pushing yourself, that requires you pushing against a gravity, that requires you like pulling, that requires you like sitting down, in a hole without needing assistance, that requires you from walking up the stairs or walking down the stairs? Can you do those things easily without going out of breath, without thinking, oh my God, I cannot do this? If you can do those things easily, if you can do those things without feeling so tired, so drained, or needing assistance, Queens, you are fit. You are very fit. And fitness has to do with your well-being. So basically, can you sleep comfortably? Can you, like, when you look at the mirror, do you see a bright skin? Do you see yourself looking happy? Do you see yourself feeling energetic? Do you see yourself feeling less stressed or being able to manage your stress in your emotion? That is what fitness is about. It's not just about the physical appearance of having the flat tummy, because trust me, I have been there before, and those people that chase having a flat tummy end up being burnt out. And once you end up being burnt out, then you, at the end of the day, you come back to, your old self, and you're going to gain all that weight back, and it's never sustainable. So Queens, focus on your performance and well-being. A second point is that fitness includes flexibility and mobility. Just as I have said earlier on, can you move your body in a certain way? Can you squat? Can you lift your hand higher without it being, aching? Can you push against an item? Can you carry? Can you lift? Can you do certain things? Are you flexible? Are you able to use your legs without feeling achy? Are your knees strong? Are your hands, your shoulder, are they strong? Can you lift your hand for a couple of seconds or even minutes? Can you hold your breath for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 90 minutes? That is what fitness is about. It's about your flexibility and mobility. And my Queens, if you are flexible, if you have good mobility, if your ankles, your muscles, your joints are well and you can use them properly, hey, Okay, queen, you are very fit. Do not try to shrink yourself being what you are not meant to be, because you're chasing a flat tummy, because you're chasing an hourglass. Because once you get to that point, your body will tell you that I need nourish. Your body will tell you I need balance. That is not what we are. Your body actually needs the right weight to be able to perform its duty. So, say for example, you are a teacher and you need to be agile, you need to, walk around, you need to be able to play with kids, you need to be able to move faster, and you now decide that you want to have an hourglass figure, you want to have a flat tummy. Because you want to have a hourglass figure, you want to have a flat tummy, you go to the gym so much, you are eating less foods, you are so active that you're burning so much energy, and then during the day you don't even have the energy to do your normal day-to-day activities that means much to you. Queens, you were doing it the wrong way. That is not fitness. Fitness is you having good flexibility and you being mobile to be able to do the things that really, really matters to you. So quit chasing another person's standard of being fit, because even if you have like a round tummy, even if your legs are not in an hourglass shape, that doesn't really matter. By doing some strength training and training them regularly, even if it's for 10, 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, like 3 to 4 times a week, your body would form the shape that is appropriate for your daily activities. Your body will form the shape that is needed for you to be able to sustain the lifestyle that you need. And even if you want to have a flat tummy, having a flat tummy is not even hard at all. Having a flat tummy just means eating the right type of food and the right amount of food that will not make you feel bloated or will not enlarge your stomach walls. So once you know how to eat the right amount of food for nourishment and the right amount of food that is necessary for the energies that you need to put out, queens, flat tummy will come easily. You do not need to go to the gym working for 20 to 30 minutes doing an abs workout, because queens, that is a lot of suffering. You are suffering yourself. That is what my people will call suffer. Suffer for church, enjoy for heaven. So, queens, you do not want to be suffering. You just need to do the right things and work with your own standards of being fit. Another way to redefine your fitness is that fitness means having enough energy for life, having enough energy to power your activities, having enough energy to enjoy life, having enough energy to pursue your goals, your dreams, having enough energy to be able to perform when it's needed. Because if you really want to be fit and you are spending so much hours every day in the gym, when are you gonna have that time to do the other things that matter to you? Because if you spend so much hour in the gym training every day, queens, you are not gonna have any other time to focus on your dreams, on your goals, the things that make you happy. Because when you actually work really, really hard, then your body needs a lot of energy to rest and recoup. And because you have to rest and recoup, you cannot have that energy to put into the other activities that you want to do. Queens, that is another suffer for what you could not do that. Do not spend excessive time in the gym. Yes, it's good to work out to energize your muscles, to increase your heart rate, to pump out blood and rejuvenate your skin, to pump out blood and nutrient to where it's necessary in the body. It's good. but you do not need hours in the gym. Okay, if you have a lot of time on your hands, yeah, 1 hour every day or every other day is okay. But for women like me that have got a lot of roles, your mother, your wife, you are a worker, you got your own business, you got too much activities. Do not come and tell me life is life in you. No, the reason why life is life in you is because you're spending too much time in one aspect of your life and too much, and that one aspect of your life is driving or ruining the other aspect of your life that you're meant to focus on. For example, if you're spending too much time in the gym or you're spending too much time on nutrition, queens, you're making life difficult for you. And what you need to do is spend 20 to 30 minutes in the gym. If you join my locals group coaching, I will be able to guide you and mentor you on how to work out 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, and to be able to eat nutritious food and eat on your own terms without breaking a leg and without losing yourself and without losing your cultural ways of eating or your life. And my queens, if you focus and you are consistent to this regime, queens, in 3 to 6 months, you are going to be seeing a significant result and you are going to be working your way to an effortless, fit, and healthy and wealthy woman. So, fitness is all about having enough energy for life, for you to experience life and enjoy this beautiful life that you are creating. Now, moving on to the fourth one, fitness is holistic. It includes your sleep, your nutrition, your well-being, and your self-care. Queens, you cannot claim that you want to be a fit woman or healthy woman and you're not having enough sleep, or you are not eating well, you're not taking care of yourself, and you have a total wrong mindset. Queens, it's not gonna work. Fitness is holistic. You cannot just think, oh, by working out in the gym every day, going for 10K walks, or eating foods that are not nourishing, or trying to starve yourself by just fasting. I'm not saying fasting is wrong. Fasting is good. You can fast, but you fast with intention, and you cannot fast every day. If you're fasting every day, you are starving yourself, because your body also needs nourishment and your body likes fresh and new things. So fitness is holistic. You need to sleep very well. You cannot spend so much time on your children, on your family, on on your work, on other things, and then you deprive yourself of sleep. Queens, you need that mental capacity to be able to perform for you first, so that when you perform and pour into you, then you can pour into others. If you're not sleeping well, you are depreciating your mental capacity. You are depreciating the amount of energy that your body can give you. Queens, literally, sleep is the greatest medicine that you can give yourself, because from sleeping and resting your body on a day-to-day basis, that is your powerhouse to be able to perform and be that queen that you want to be. Let's make sure that we're having a good quality amount of sleep. I'm not saying quantity. Now, I'm not saying that you need to sleep 10 hours, 8 hours. Yes, if you can sleep 10 hours sleep, if you can sleep 8 hours sleep, but quality of sleep is important, which is by going into the REM state, going into the alpha state, and going into the beta state, and deep sleep, basically. So quality of sleep is necessary. Now, nutrition is so necessary. Feeding yourself with the right amount of food, not excessive, the right amount of food, the right amount of nutrient, the right amount of macronutrient is important. You should join my locals group coaching and learn more about nutrition. Now, taking care of yourself is also important to help relieve yourself of the stress, of the worries, to help manage your emotions, because when you know how to manage your emotions, when you know how to manage your mindset, and you know how to refocus your mindset to think about the things that you really want, then you are creating a fit, healthy, wealthy body. Because when you are fit and healthy, it is easy for you to be able to create your wealth as well. This is what I keep telling people. Being fit and healthy goes into creating your wealth. Because if you think about it, health and wealth, they're almost the same thing. You just need to interchange the H and the W. If you can maintain being fit and healthy, you can also create a wealthy and happy life for you. The next point is that fitness means embracing your unique body. Sis, just because you see on social media the flat tummy, I'm going to keep talking about this flat tummy because everyone is always wanting a flat tummy, a hourglass figure. And even myself, at one point, I was chasing having a flat tummy. I had the flat tummy, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of calculation with my food. It was a lot of counting of calories. It was a lot of like schedule with the gym and everything. And when I had a flat tummy, I was proud of myself, but I couldn't keep up with the work. I couldn't keep up counting calories, counting macros. All those things do help. And I just had to get to a point where I felt comfortable with my body, because I look at myself and I say, I am strong. I can run. I can lift heavy weight. I can push. I can pull. I can do manual work. I can stay up. I don't have energy crashes. I actually do not have energy crashes. I can wake up at 5 a.m. and go to bed at 12 a.m. or 2 a.m. or 3 p.m. I can, have a midday nap for 15 minutes. Oh my God. And then I am busting of energy. I can work out in the morning. I can work out in the evening. And I do not need to be chasing after a flat tummy. What I need to look at is my amount of energy and the body that is powering this. And seeing that alone makes me happy. Seeing that alone helps me to embrace my body. Now, I love the way my body is. I used to hate the fact that my thighs, every time I work out on my glutes in the gym or at home, that my thighs got bigger first than my bum, that my bum takes a longer time for it to actually get bigger. Like I need to work so hard for my bum to get bigger, and my bum does not even get that bigger. Like I will need to gain a bit more weight for my bum to get bigger. And I got to a point and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stop doing all of that and embrace my body, embrace its uniqueness. And I just allowed my thighs to get bigger naturally. Like I don't even work so much on my thigh, but even the little amount of work that I do, it makes it get bigger, and I'm proud of that. And as I watch my body evolve, and as I worked on myself and embraced my body, I realized, oh my God, I'm actually forming and getting my own definition of my hourglass figure. So I am so proud of it. And because I'm so happy of what my body does and the way it looks, queens, I am on fire and I feel fit and energetic and healthy and happy and wealthy every day. So my kids, you need to refocus on embracing the uniqueness of your body. To the next point that I have, fitness as different seasons of life. You cannot keep thinking that you're going to be fit the way you were fit when you were 20 or when you were 30, 40, 50, and so on and so forth. Or you cannot keep thinking that you want to be fit the way you were last year, 2 years ago, or before you had your child, or before, you got married. Sis, quit doing that. Because fitness has different seasons of life, and you need to learn to adapt, to accept reality of where you are. You have different roles. You're a mother, you're a worker, you got your own business, you are a wife, you are a cheerleader, you are a volunteer. Come on, try to fit in your fitness routine or your fitness image into your season of your life, so that you can stop saying that life is life in you. Because this is one of the biggest reasons a lot of my sisters are always saying that life is life in me, because I have so many roles, because I am doing A, B, C, D, E. I cannot keep up with being fit. Sis, if you do not quit having that mindset, you are going to keep saying life is life in me, and the years will go by, and who is to blame? Are you going to keep blaming yourself, or are you going to blame your children, or are you going to blame your employer, or are you going to blame your business, or are you going to blame? You're gonna blame everyone. You're gonna have to blame yourself, because fitness has different seasons of life. So what you can do is try to be consistent during any season of your life, regardless of what you're doing. Try to, fit in a good workout routine that you can stick with, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even if it's just walking when you take your children to school, even if it's just walking when you go to work, even if it's just walking up and down the stairs every day at work. And whatever you need to do, try and fit it in, and then you combine it with a good nutrition. Eat well, eat good food that works for you, eat good food that nourishes you, eat good food that energizes you. And if you join my locals group coaching, you will be able to get a lot of tips, a lot of guidance, a lot of mentoring, a lot of accountability with your nutrition, your mindset, and workouts. So quit chasing that image of when you were 20 years old or 30 years old or last year or before you had your children. Quit chasing that image and embrace reality. Accept where you are right now and work with that season of life. So even if you're so busy, work around your busyness and try to fit in, whatever workout routine, nutrition that you need for that season of your life. Do not try to overwork yourself. Do not try to spend so much time at the gym or have this all or nothing mental mindset. Just try and work with that season. And even if on the outer appearance you feel that you do not look good the way you really want to look good, don't worry about it, because there is going to be another season where you're going to have enough time for you to look good the way you want to look. So all you need to do is just be consistent and maintain that attitude of working out, good nutrition, taking care of yourself, having a good mindset, and everything else will follow. Lastly, fitness is for life to be fully lived and fully lived, and not to shrink yourself. Queens, as long as you are fit, healthy, happy, successful queen, you do not need to shrink yourself and trying to starve yourself, trying to fit into size 8, size 10, or size 12, or even size 14. So even if you're size 16 and 18 and you're thinking that you're not fit, queens, rethink it again. Because if you go and look at those sumo wrestlers, they are huge. And boy, I'm sure they are so fit, even fitter than you, that you are a size 12. Because if you look at what they eat food that nourish the activities that they want to do. They do workouts that powers the activities they want to do and their lifestyles. So quit chasing a number on the scale. Quit chasing, this appearance of a skinny tummy, hourglass shape. All of that would come naturally when you embrace your uniqueness, when you embrace the full essence of who you truly are. My queen, live and let your life be fully lived. Stop trying to shrink yourself. Stop trying to starve yourself. Enjoy this only one life that you have. You only have one life, not two lives. So enjoy it, but at the same time, embrace it and do the things that you need to do that is necessary to prolong the life that you want and to create the life, the energy, the success, the wealth, and every other thing that you want. So, my queens, I have given you a few points on how you can redefine fitness and help you embrace your unique life that you want and create the life that you truly want. Not that which is on social media, but the life that works fully for you, your activities, your goal, your dreams. All right, my queens, until next time, have a good one. Bye bye.